Hi there, Logan here, professional barista for MajestyCoffee.com, and today I'm going to give you a demo on how to free pour latte art. Let's get started. So let's go over the key characteristics of free pouring latte art and then give you a demonstration. When you're going to free pour latte art, you tend to want to create more of a wet style foam, also known as microfoam. This is achieved through creating small amounts of aeration during your steaming process. After you steam, you want to tap out the big bubbles, swirl your pitcher to make sure all of that milk stays incorporated, and pour quickly from a high distance at first. Dip into your vessel, almost touching the rim of your steaming pitcher to that vessel, and create your design. For each different design in latte art, there are different techniques. For example, if you're pouring a heart, it's just one smooth motion to create that heart. Whereas if you're pouring a tulip, you're going to dip in, create a base layer, completely lift up and stop pouring, dip in again, stop pouring, and dip in again to create that design. A Rosetta can be achieved in a few different ways by wiggling your pitcher back and forth in a very even motion so as to create even lines and then pulling through with a thin stream, or you can create a base layer, lift up, stop pouring, and then create your Rosetta to make more of a combo called a two-letta. So let's now give you a demonstration on how free pouring works. So in order to free pour latte art after you steam, tap out your big bubbles, keep your milk swirling and incorporated. You can even do the same with your espresso in order to ensure that the surface is smooth and even. We're going to start by pouring quickly into the center from a bit of a greater height, and then dipping in to create our design, pulling through with a nice thin stream. So it's all about control and speed in here, control of the flow rate and the speed at which you're pouring. So now let's show you another kind of free pouring where you lift up in order to create multiple layers. Remembering to tap out those bigger bubbles. So this time let's create a tulip, first pouring high and quickly, dipping in to create our first layer, dipping in to create a second layer, and then dipping in again to create a third layer. But notice how each time I lift up and stop the flow in order to create this design. So there you have it. There are the two major ways that you create free pour designs, though there are a multitude of different approaches that you can go about to create a free pour latte art design. So I hope now you're feeling more confident on how to free pour latte art. Whether you're a business owner trying to wow your customer or a home user trying to level up your espresso, our Majesty Coffee Latte Art Mastery course was designed specifically with you in mind. If you're not happy within 30 days, it's totally free. Check it out on MajestyCoffee.com/latte. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next class.